Oh.
I don't know.
Okay, no problem.
When you said questions on the business, is it on the product? Justin?
No, in the business. You know, she want to learn. She want to know about Atomy.
Okay, because like this morning, it's strictly products. Now, tomorrow, Nick will cover some of the back office.
Oh, okay.
But typically, if someone, they have like the Sunday night call, and Nick,
Uh-huh.
go ahead and tell them about the other calls, because really here, I cover mostly products.
Okay.
Each individual, let's touch on this. When you register your people, I would like every single business Atomy in here that's working the business to have a onboarding, have a method of how you onboard your individuals, where you walk them to the back office, you show them how to order products. Because really, that's not our job here to do that. It's each individual, your CEO of your own business. We're just here to facilitate, to help covering the products, because there's so many products. But if you are building this business, my recommendation is learn the back office. Learn all that stuff from they have Thursday. There was one last night, right, Nick?
Yeah, last night we didn't really talk too much about the business. We talked mostly about product as well,
Okay.
testimonials. But
There's tonight.
There's a lot of Zoom meeting every single day. 11 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock at night, in the afternoon. There's plenty to send somebody to listen. And there's also videos that even before the person goes to the Zoom, they can listen to the company. We have to do our job to help those people. We cannot keep sending them to Zoom without sitting down with them, holding their hand, and show them what they show you. It's repetition. Whatever they teach you, that's what you got to teach your people.
Yeah.
And if you feel that you're not getting enough, you have to do a lot more work to learn about Atomy, so you could let your people know. Thank you.
Yep. Make sure you get what your leader, whoever your leader is, and if your current leader is not available, find someone above that leader that is doing the business and help them help you along the way, you know? So, but to do the business, I only do the basics of the business
on Tuesdays.
Tuesdays. So me and Lisa, we only go through the basics on our days that we do our business back office training. But to really go into the back office, you will have to kind of like poke around a little bit. Lisa does a good job on matching the points and stuff. But if the person is new to the business, they won't understand about matching points yet, because they don't have their two people yet. So what you need to do is first is help them by going over just the shopping mall, have them place their first order, have them know all the buttons like I do on Tuesdays on and what to click on. So that way they know to navigate the US mall. Once they become a pro of navigating the US mall, then you can go into the actual physical back office where you can show them how to, once they get their two people, how to match their points and their group volume and all that stuff there, because then they would then be able to understand what you're doing. But if you're trying to show them how to match their points before you teach them how to order for the first time, they won't understand it. So there's always a process. There's a process 1, then there's a process 2, and then there's a process 3. Process 1, have them learn the US mall, shopping mall. Process 2, show them the other parts of our website, like our channel Atomy, where it has videos, short videos from our CEO, and where they can share with their prospects and stuff. And process 3 is really getting into the nitty-gritty of the back office, showing them where to get the auto redraw, where to see where the first person they sign up, see where the first person who got their first commission. That's phase 3. Everybody needs to do phase 1 first.
Yeah.
With all your new members. Phase 1 is the most important one. And then you move on to phase 2. Then phase 3 with the back office.
Yeah. Show them how to get on the website, show them how to get into the shopping mall, show them how to place an order, show them how to what's the other one, Nick, that we were talking about last night? Show them how to individual orders where you can put the information in the shopping cart.
Yep.
And send it over to the individual and they pay for it themselves, where you don't have, because sometimes you have people.
That's easy purchase, yeah.
You have people that don't want to give out their credit cards. So this is a great tool to have where you can just put everything in the shopping cart, send it over to them, show them how to get in their back office, look at their points, look at their left and right side, show them how to go to the lineage, to see the people below them. All these things, these are all a part of onboarding.
Yep. That's phase 3 though. Phase 3 of the learning.
Yes.
Phase 1 is showing them how to order for the first time.
So I would recommend for those who are new, once you have learned these things, you write it down, step 1 block. So when you bring your individuals on board, even though the person that brought you on might not have shown you how to do these steps, now that you have learned it, you want to make sure that people you're bringing on board, your business partner, are more prepared and ready to take their business to the next level. Now that you have that information. And 3 weeks ago, when Miss Jin did her call, is it on Thursdays, Nick, at 4?
Still on Thursdays, yes.
But this Thursday, she's going to have
5 p.m. Eastern Standard
Time. This is what she said in there, and I've always said it. She said, it is better for you to have one person, whether it's a customer or a business partner, you take your time and you train that person how to get into the back office, if it's a customer, how to place order, educate them on the product. If it's a business partner, you onboard them, you get them up and running, and then you go to the next person. She said, it is better to do that than try to get 5, 6, 7 people on board all at once, but you're not taking the time to show them what to do. You're going to lose them along the way. So I hope for those who are new coming on board, you will figure out your method of onboarding and do it right, so that however you train them, that is how they're going to bring their customers, their business partners on board. And another thing, Maria will agree on that. Do not, I don't care what anybody tells you. Miss Florence will tell you, I'm going to talk to her to see if she can come on one morning. I spoke with her last week. We had a long conversation on this.
Yep.
And she said, Miss Noblet, Nick and I were on the phone with her. Yep. I do not bring on not one single business partner without them getting a package that's at least 300,000 in volume. Because she said, if they're business partners, they need to come on board with a package. Some of the packages will get you 300,000 in volume. Some will give you 4, some will give you more than that. But this is a business. The website is free. coming on board should never be free, not even for your customers. I will not register a customer if they are not buying products at that time. I have a lady yesterday, she called me, and this is where following up and keeping on top of the people you have shared information with. It was last year that I shared the toothpaste information with her because she lived in Miami. Now she's in Texas. But I shared information on toothpaste with her. She's in the water business that I'm in. And we talk every now and then. I got a message from her yesterday saying, hey, I'm interested in that toothpaste. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's been a little over a year, I believe. Anyway, we talked about it. She ordered the toothpaste yesterday, but I did not register her because she only ordered toothpaste. I spoke to her about Hemoheme and she got real excited. I see you, Maria, I'm coming. She got really excited because she's like, oh my gosh, my son has gout so bad. And then this cousin has diabetes and this one has this and blah, blah, blah. And guess what I did? I went to Nick's testimonial channel. I sent her the diabetes testimonial and I sent her, there's another one, a cancer testimonial I sent her as well. So I sent her two, and then I sent her the information in Hemoheme for the son that shows that one of the plans mentioned gout. Because I want her to come, and she was really excited about the Hemoheme information. So now when she comes back to me and she decides she wants to order Hemoheme and toothpaste, and I also sent her the link to take a look at the website. Now, when she comes back, which I'm sure she will, because she started listing all these people that have cancer, diabetes, this one is on dialysis, blah, blah. She just kept going. She's like, oh my gosh. So I know she's going to be a customer. Now, when she comes back and she's ordering more product, then I will register her. But if the person is only just ordering one, I can place that order anywhere and I'm still getting the volume. But I wait until they're ordering more products and then I register them because I want to make sure I have a customer when I put someone in the system, because I have learned the hard way from when I started, and the gentleman that brought me on board told me to register everyone. I had so many red below me, it was unbelievable because I was just registering people, and he did that too. And what I learned was he was buying products under these individuals once a year to keep them active. So guess what happened when he passed? All those individuals he had, they just all went red because he's not around to order products anymore. And I'm not going to be investing in these people that have not been buying over 5-6 years. So guys, this is a business. There is no business out there that a single person is going to come on board with for free. They have to invest, and people do not value things that are free. They got to have some skin in the game. There's our Miss Florence word, at least 300,000 in volume if they're a business partner. You can tell them that the website is free. There's no auto ship, all of that is free, but don't say everything is free, because then people are saying, oh, I guess the products are free. It doesn't work that way. Go ahead, Maria.
No, you pretty much said what I was going to say. But you really do have to hold yourself accountable and responsible for learning this business. It's not something that you come into the business and someone else learns it for you. You have to learn it yourself. You have to make yourself accountable. And it's not difficult. It's fairly easy once you learn the basics. You know, you just, like Novelette and Nick said, you got to sign people up the right way, show them how to shop in the mall, teach your business partners the back office, but you've got to put systems in place. Now, Atomy has a lot of systems in place for us, but you got to learn what those systems are. But then you may need to add some extra stuff. Like, I never signed up anyone, customer or business partner, without having a hard copy all of their contact information, their member ID number, their password. I have notebooks full of that stuff. So I'm able to reach everyone. You want to take a leadership role and have meetings with your team. If you bring in 2 people, 3 people, then schedule a weekly time where you guys brainstorm and where you train them how to do the business, and you contact who brought you in to the business, your upline. If your immediate upline is not available, or if they are uneducated about how to do the business, then you've got to go up higher until you find that person, and then invite them to come to a Zoom call or a conference call, preferably a Zoom call where you have you and your team, whether it's 2 people, 3 people that's on your team, your new people, so that your upline, who is knowledgeable, can get you guys trained all the way. You want to set the right example and start off on the right foot so that you won't create a whole business with people who have no clue and no idea how to grow their business. But you're in this to win it. You're in it to grow your business. But there's some preliminary things that you have to put in place to help to ensure your success. And you can do this business. It's not rocket science. You can do it. But you have to set yourself up properly. You've got to lay a good foundation for yourself and for your business partners that you're bringing in. Every one of your customers, you've got to train your downline to take every customer to the mall and show them how to shop. Show them how to shop so you won't have to worry about, do they know how to shop? Now, there are going to be some people, like maybe senior citizens or people who just aren't computer savvy, that you're going to have to do a lot of shopping for them, and you want to get to know your customers. You want to get to know your customers. That's really important. You may say, well, I don't have time. You might need to find time, make time to get to know your customers, be personable. If you want a friend, you got to show yourself friendly. And it's not that you're trying to make friends, but this is a business about people's health. Mm-hmm. And so you're going to be discussing some intimate details with them concerning their health. So you want to show yourself friendly and concerned, and not just in it just to make the money. And then it'll become more personal for you, and it'll become more like a ministry in some cases. But you can do this business, but just establish some good habits that you do every day to help to grow your business. Make it your business to know this business inside and out. And you'll be all right. You'll do well. But you got to do that for yourself, and do that for the people that you're bringing into the business. Back to you and Nick Novelet.
Well said, Maria. Well said. Okay, Miss Kimberly. She said, I want to move forward, but still feel lost. Who do I contact? Kimberly, are you available to speak?
Yes, I am. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. So you just came on board?
Perhaps about a month and a half or so ago, yes.
Okay. So what, the individual that brought you on, what is it that they have shown you so far in
We
regard?
we went through a few things, the how to order, stuff like that. Talked a lot about some of the products that's available. Um, Kind of helped me to understand a little bit about the points or the PV,
Okay.
the lineage and stuff like that. But somehow I still feel as though I'm missing some things.
It takes time, especially when it comes to the comp plan to really get it. Are you available to get onto the different Zooms they have in the evenings?
Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. I'm only able to get onto this one this morning because I'm off
Okay.
today.
I know.
But but my
Okay.
job sometimes goes well into the evening, and so for those reasons, I normally can't get onto the meetings as much as I would like to.
Now, Nick, are you gonna be on tomorrow, Nick?
I am.
Okay, so tomorrow, Nick will be doing some back office training as well.
Is it going to be visual with that training?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
right here tomorrow on
And
this.
what
On
time
the
is
same
that?
Zoom link.
On
Same
this
time tomorrow, same time
Same time
tomorrow,
tomorrow.
here on this Zoom.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then
And what time is that you said? I'm sorry.
10 a.m.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm gonna be at work.
Well, it's
Perhaps
always recorded.
Okay.
Always recorded. There's a YouTube channel. There's also Momentum Morning YouTube channel, and it's also posted in the WhatsApp Momentum Morning group as well. Every single call is recorded. And
No,
Okay,
it's just posted in YouTube, the YouTube Momentum Morning. It's not posted on it in the chat groups. It's just
okay, just the
posted in
YouTube
the
Momentum Morning.
yeah,
And
Momentum
so
Morning.
and so on YouTube, it's called Memento Morning.
Momentum Morning. Just like how it has just like this call is called Atomy Momentum Mornings.
Mhm.
It's the same thing on YouTube channel.
Okay.
When you put it in YouTube, put Atomy Momentum Mornings.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. I have like 2 or 3 back office trainings on that channel already.
Okay.
You can reference to that. I also contacted you privately. If you have any questions, I put my phone number in the chat. So if you want to grab it from the chat,
Okay.
you're more than welcome to contact me with any questions or
Okay.
text message me.
I appreciate that.
And also, Nick, before you go, this promotion here, how does this work? Explain it if you know.
Well, if you can open it up a little bit more, I can read it on it because I'm not 100% sure yet.
Oh, that's in oh, where did it go? Oh,
This right here. So
yeah.
it's a coupon.
Mm-hmm.
So what would happen is once you purchase the particular item, it's going to have an option for you to select the coupon.
Because I just saw it for the first time. So they're
Yeah.
going to offer that I wanted. Now, what is it that you need to do? Eligible.
Let's see, it tells you here eligibility period is based on commission date. If you first commission occurs at least once during the period of June 1st to June 31st.
All right.
I mean 30th. So
Mm-hmm.
once you get a first commission in between the beginning of June and the end of June, then the coupon will be issued in July. So what would happen is, as long as you get your commission in this month, the coupon will be available to your account in July for you to use. So what will happen is you'll have to add the ample. So how it works with the coupon when it's time in July is that you would have to add the ample because I think they sell it separate. Once you add the ample to your list or to your shopping cart, then it'll have an option for you to select the coupon to be able to get it for free.
Okay. So they're already going to have it in your back office based on the fact that you got commission during the month of June.
Correct. So you have to have commission for the month of June, and then the coupon will appear under the coupon section of your back office in July for you guys to use.
Perfect. So there you go, guys. Okay. So I just wanted to touch on that before I wanted to show let me close this out. I wanted to show her Miss Kimberly. Okay. Am I still sharing my screen, Nick?
Yeah, you are.
Okay. So Kimberly, this is your website. This little drop down arrow right here, when you put your mouse over it, it opens up. You have Channel Atomy right here. I would recommend, what happened? Where'd it go? Let's do that again.
Yeah, so it probably didn't pop. It's supposed to generate into another tab.
There it goes.
There we go. Mhm.
Okay, for those who are new, this is a great place to come. When I started, I was just clicking on every single tab on the website. That's how I learned all these things. Spend time on your website, clicking on the different tabs, and you'll be amazed. It says must-watch videos. US Success Academy, there's 184. That's with our CEO. All these different information here. Promo tips. Essential is telling you good morning, all this here. Products, health, beauty, living, food. The corporation, this is learning about you, and then this is for your business. Right here, product resource. Information on the products over here. So let's click on our. So this is what I want to show you guys, because there's information on the product on the website, but there's also information on your product right here. This is a PowerPoint presentation that you can download and save it. You can share it with others in regards to this product.
I'm sorry, where did you get to the product resource? I didn't see that one.
Okay. So this is your website here, right next to shopping mall. You touch this little arrow here, it's going to open up. This is Channel Atomy. This is also where you get to the Korean mall that's attached to the US mall. So this, you click here on ch.atomy and it takes you over here, and you go over to business resource.
Okay.
And product resource.
Yeah, the reason it populates and it goes to this part for Novelette is because she's already logged in.
Yes.
But for you, if it's your first time going to this particular this part of the website, it will ask you to log in, because this resource, the business resource section, it's only available to members and business partners. So you have to have an ID and a password.
As long as you have an ID number, yeah.
Yeah. As you have to have an ID and a password to get this resource.
Okay, thank you. That helps a lot, because you know, I always have questions about the product. So this really helps. Thank you.
And there goes the list. It goes on. It keeps going.
And there's 192. I think there's 194 now. PowerPoints there.
And some are just PowerPoint only. Some are PowerPoint and PDF. Some can be PDF only. So let's see. Let's click on this one and see that's available. As you can see, this one is just the PDF only. So you would click on unfolding here, and it's going to open up, and this is what's in this PDF.
Yeah, the PDF, the PowerPoints and the PDFs are a little bit more detailed than the website. We couldn't put everything on the website, so that's the reason the company put it as a PDF and a PowerPoint, because it'll have some breakdown on certifications and all that stuff that they couldn't put on the website, because then it would have made it too long on the website.
Yeah, this is the milk thistle, and you can just email this up to someone.
Yep.
So there are different resources. There is also YouTube. You can go to YouTube, and there's a ton of information on YouTube. You just type in Atomy products, they pop up.
And also go to for training.
Yes.
You can go to YouTube and type in Mr. Ju Young Park. He is an absolutely amazing, very enlightening. You won't be bored. He knows how to word everything so that you'll really get it. and he's an amazing teacher. He has
Yep.
numerous
Yep.
training videos.
Yep.
He has so many.
Yep.
I think I don't even know if he's still a Star Master. He's probably moved up.
No, he's a Royal Master now.
Okay. I knew he had moved up. But yes.
Say the name again slowly for them to get it.
I typed it in it's in the chat.
So Maria just put that in the chat for
Du Young Park. He is amazing.
Yes. So if you guys will take that name down in the chat and go Google him.
He's very insightful, very detail oriented, and you will not be bored. You won't be bored. I mean, he's good. He's really, really good. He's trained a lot of people who have been very successful.
And for
he's very, very energetic. So you
won't be bored.
You'll like him.
And yeah, so Miss Kimberly, and also with YouTube, whatever product, just type in Atomy vitamin C or Atomy probiotics and see what videos out there. Atomy evening care set. There's the different products. There's information on them on YouTube. They're great videos, excellent videos that I would recommend you save. So you have them. So, you come across someone that might want information on the evening care or whichever product, you have the video, because you can create different, like on YouTube, I have my Atomy videos, I have different categories created in YouTube. So when I find the videos, I just click and save them to my Atomy videos in my YouTube. And just save them, and you have the videos to share, because that's also third-party validation. You might not have someone you can call to say, hey, can you talk to this person about the evening care? Or can you talk to the person about hemoheme? Great hemoheme videos on YouTube. With Dr. What's her name that I love to use so much? What's her name again, Nick? Oh, my goodness. She's one of the favorites that I like to use, but her name's not coming to me now. But there are lots of videos out there. Oh, Dr. Ann O'Sullivan. That's a great one. I love her hemoheme videos. She's got 2 powerful hemoheme videos. Dr. Anna O'Sullivan. There's one, is everything you need to know about hemoheme. And then there's another one where she explained hemoheme explained by Dr. Anna Asa. And there's just so many videos out there that you can start with to educate yourself. Everything is out there. It's just taking the time and learning and going from there. And then getting on as many of the training calls as you can. And then for those who might not have an upline, or their upline is no longer working, if you call Atomy, and you said, I don't know who to go to next, just call Atomy and they'll take your ID number, and they'll go in there and find somebody above you that's working the business that you can connect with. That's another resource. Just call them, and they will give you a phone number of someone that's above you that's working the business. So yeah. Did that help you, Kimberly?
Thank you guys for that. I was just going to say, yeah, thank you guys for that. I'll take a look into it.
Okie dokie. So, oh yeah, that was you, Maria. Okay, great. Great. Mr. CJ, you're still there?
Oh, yes, I am.
Okay.
Listen, let's double back to Les Brown for a minute, because there's something that the reason I'm gonna double back now that is because there's a story that Les Brown tells. He's had his moments, and there are many of us on the call this morning now that you make so many of us, Maria, We have had our experiences, our moments. Novlet, he has come back from his prostate cancer. Long story.
Yes.
Yeah. So, when he's this expression, when life knocks you down, try to land on your, because if you can look up, you can get up. Yeah,
Yes.
I know. We're talking about the products, the back office, and hats off to you, Novlet, and to Nick, and to Maria, and to all the leaders who come on the calls and they pour out morning after morning after morning, 5 days a week. I just want to take a minute to encourage those of us who, for whatever reason, have stumbled into this space. We call it momentum mornings, morning after morning after morning. Several months now, we've been doing this. Make it a date, don't believe. This is where, if you are struggling with your business, yes, your upline might not be available, but in the conversations that we have here, it might help. So let's get back to Les Brown for a quick minute. Back in the day, I was down. The drapes were drawn. The window shades were down. I could not face the day. I didn't want to see the day. And then I just don't know how the video, the VHS, those big videos. Somehow, I found this video in my arsenal, and I played it. The question was, where is the richest in the world? Folks, with me. I was, what is this guy going to come up with now? And the audience got involved, like we are doing here, the interaction. And no one could come up with the answer. Fort Knox, Fort this. And this gentleman said, the cemetery. I said, wow, cemetery. And he went on to explain, for it's in the cemetery, not it, Nick, Maria, everyone on the call. That's where you will find those songs that were never sung, the books that were never written, the inventions that never came to fruition. And the message was, do not let that dream die with you. Do not leave this earth. You die with that dream. So everyone on the call this morning, you showed up with something. Myself, Novlet, Nick, and here in this space, we're doing it. Novlet, you're doing a great job. Nick, you're doing an awesome job. And I appreciate, on behalf of those who will never get an opportunity to say thank you, I am thanking you on behalf of the many. But to continue, and Les Brown said, every one of us, we showed up with something special, something unique to you. Do not let that dream die with you. I know we're going through our stuff, but CJ is saying this morning, as we play the tape, do not let the dream die with you. Get up, don't give up, get it done. This cemetery, the richest place on earth, and it's true. If you have a song to sing, you have a book to write, you have your Atomy business, do it. Let's go. Cherish the spirit, create the vision, follow the faith, and serve in humility. Over to you, Novlet.
Yeah. And the first time I heard that the richest place is the graveyard, I was confused. And then when they explain it, I'm like, wow, so many people when they're dying, especially the elderly, they all, if someone was to ask them, what's their biggest regret? They always talk about the things they never got to do. And I was watching a movie and the grandma, she was dying, and that's what she was telling her grandkids, all her dreams that she never accomplished. And people die with those desires in them. So even if you went for it, you tried and you never achieved it, at least you know you tried. And sometimes, a lot of times, we don't achieve it because we quit along the way. For Miss Kimberly, I post the link in the chat for one of the videos of that gentleman that Maria mentioned. I post the one that he's covering the compensation plan. For those who want to learn the compensation plan, click on that link in the video because he does an excellent job of covering the compensation plan. So anyway, so I don't know how many of you guys have heard the
And then
testimony.
subscribe to him. So
Yeah.
that you can follow the rest of it because he's got tons of them.
He's
So
very,
make sure
very
you
good.
subscribe on YouTube and you click on that and follow. Make sure you follow him.
I don't know how many of us have heard the testimony. This is based on a true story of this gentleman, you know, back in the days when the big oil rush in the United States, was it oil or gold? I remember.
Gold.
Yeah, and he was there digging, and he just gave up and sold the land. And the new person that came in no time continued on the gentleman that sold him the land's journey and struck gold. Imagine if that was you. You're digging all this time and you say, oh, I give up. I can't be bothered. I don't see where I'm achieving anything. And if you had continued another month or two, you would have gotten to your destination. So at times we think that we're not close enough, or the story with the lady that was swimming across, I don't remember what lake it was, and she was right there at the shore. They said she was at the spot where if she tried to stand, she would have been able to stand. And she gave up and said, that's it. I'm not going any further. Put me back in the boat. When she was right at the shoreline, all she had to do was stand up and walk ashore, and she turned around. We do not want to become any of these individuals. We want to continue the journey no matter what. Even if you don't make it to Imperial Master on your journey. Say, God forbid the Lord call us home. Guess what? You can pass on what you started to the next generation, whomever it is that you choose to give it to. You want to make sure it's someone that appreciates the business and will follow through, but you already started that journey that they can complete. So that's my take on it. Let's see what time it is. Oh my, it's almost 11, which is, we're going to end on time this morning. We're ending at 11. So yeah, Miss Carol is staying quiet this morning. Miss Carol? She's probably busy. But yeah, Maria has a great way that when she's onboarding, Maria, I know, you know, we all have our ways, but go ahead and tell them what it is that you do when you onboard, Maria.
Okay. Well, basically, I don't really know what part you're interested in me telling, but
like with your new people, when you get them on board, I know you know you have your little.
I send everyone a welcome letter. Send them a welcome letter because you got to make sure you got everyone's email, because I email a welcome letter. And well, the way we used to do it, I don't even know. I make sure that they know their password, they know their member ID number, and I list the different meetings that they can attend, the different Zooms. I invite them to give me a call. I have my contact information in there. And this is for my downline too. I just was doing it for myself and my downline. I was training my downline to do it as well during that time period. But because the important thing is, sometimes you'll have your upline and they'll put people, you have people putting people under you without a sale, and you might not have all the information. So then you can have a glitch. But you want to make sure that no one signs people up without even your upline, because I had to encourage my upline, please, please, please don't sign them up without a purchase. So I had a lot of that going on. Because the people that I didn't sign up, that my uplines, I didn't necessarily have all their information. But you want to make sure that when you sign people up, and I still do it now. When I sign people up, I make sure they get a welcome letter. Then they'll get a follow-up letter. For customers, if I see they haven't shopped in a while, I'll send them a letter and say, hey, I haven't seen you in the shopping mall. And how do you know that? Because you're looking at the back office and you see who's been shopping. Also, when people sign up, I make sure, and I tell my downline to do the same thing. Make sure that you take notes about whatever, if they have a health condition or a family member that has a health condition, that you take notes. So you'll have that in your records too. So you want to keep good records. You want to keep good records. And if you don't have time to do all of that, maybe you can hire a child or a grandchild to do it for you, a young person to do that for you, to help you, because you can make it a family business. So this is the business we're doing, and yes, maybe have somebody else responsible for keeping the records, but you want to keep good records. You want to keep good records. I have notebooks full of everyone's information. So not only do I keep it online, but I just keep a hard copy in a notebook. So, those are some of the things that I do, that I've done, that I still do. And yeah, because those are the systems that work for me. I always try to follow up within 24 hours after I meet someone or talk to someone. Like if I go to an event, they're going to get a call from me probably the next day. They're going to get a call. And also always when you're talking to people and they say, I don't have time to talk to you now, ask them what's a good date and time, to get back to them. But you want to always make sure you have their information and that you stay in contact with them. Because if you think about it, other stores like, Kohl's, Macy's, and all these different stores, they reach out to their customers. So another thing I do too is, like, if there's a new product, new supplement, I'll let them know about that. I'll send a card out, a birthday card or something like that, But, those are things that I do, that I've done, that you can do and you can try. But the main thing is just keeping a good system and staying in touch with your customers, because you're really trying to grow the business. And like I've said before, and I know it's a scripture that says, if you want to be a friend, you got to show yourself friendly.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes for business too. You want to have really good business bedside manners, in that, just be interested in people's health. I had started an Instagram account, a Facebook, and on my Facebook account, I set up a different account where I set up a landing page for my Atomy business, where you could go to Linktree, and you can set up a page for them to shop. They can click in and go straight into your shopping mall to shop from there. So there's things that you can do. There's some technology things that you can do to help yourself out. On my Instagram page, I didn't just post the products. What I also have on there is I'll have nutrition information, just helpful information, recipes, just different things. And then I would come back and advertise some of the products. I would advertise some of the products. So it's like a mixture. So you're providing information. So you might want to set up a health blog. If you're tech savvy, you might, it doesn't take a lot. You can set up a blog where you interact with people. You invite people to interact on there, to start a chat with the people on your social media page about health and nutrition. And then you can start just talking about Atomy and the products that are helping people with some of the main issues that we see in our society as far as health goes. So there's a lot of things that you can do. You just got to be creative and It can be a lot of fun too. But keeping those good records is foundational to me. You just got to keep really good records
Yes.
and stay encouraged. Stay encouraged.
Thank you there, Maria. And I also, I post this on the screen for those who might not know how to, I use this. I just have my people check off whatever is on this list that pertains to them. And that's how I keep track of what my people are dealing with. So when you meet them and they're, and sometimes people will tell you, oh, I have this, but I notice when I give them this list, they're checking off more than what they told me initially, because now they're seeing it in front of them and they're going, oh my gosh, I forgot. I do have this. I do have this. So if you're on your phone and you can take a screenshot of this, go ahead and take it. Also, another thing, Maria does a lot of skincare parties, facial parties. So that's something you guys can do also to gain customers. And it doesn't have to be a facial party. You know how Pampered Chef, the people that are doing the necklace business, all these other Tupperware companies, they have parties. They ask friends or people they meet, hey, can you host a party for me at your home? Because you want access to their friend. Because you might have already gone to, your warm market. You don't have anyone. If someone at your church, because like I have a teacher, she's been saying, yeah, I want to do it. So yesterday she said, 4 more days to go. And then I'm free. And of course, she's going to host a party at her home for me because she's using the toothpaste and the toothbrush. That's the only thing she's using right now. So I did not register them. So I want access to her friends group. And then when I go to her home, I'm going to present the products. So she will see more. I spoke to her about the skin lotion, the lotion and other things. So she, she's excited to have that. But you can also ask people to host party in their home and then give the host a gift. Because I know like Mary Kay, what they would do is, for the host, if we get this amount of sale, you get this gift based on the number of sales.
Of the volume.
Yeah, the volume. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, it depends on which gift the host will get. So you can decide which gift you want to give to your host, how you want to put your package together that you give to the host, but you want to give the host something that's worthwhile for them having that party. And it's summertime now, and people are willing to do these things to get free gift. So there are different ways of getting it out there. And just the website is created. I'm going to finish on this because time's going. The website is created in such a beautiful way. I have a PowerPoint that I put together, but honestly, when I go in someone's home, I just go through the website and present. I go Hemoheme, the standalone product. I'll click on it. I'll talk about it. I would have already sent them some videos on Hemoheme because Hemoheme takes a little bit more explanation for people to understand. I make sure my video has the patent information in there, shows out how the NK cell works and all that. Tomorrow, I guess I'll show that video for those who are new so you can have access to that video. Then I just go down exactly how they have it here. I click on healthcare. I go to every single healthcare product. Then I go beauty. I go through that. Then I go to personal care. I click on all the products over here because I want them to see every single product that's on the website. Then I go to living. We discuss these. And then I said, oh, we have some food. And I click there, and then, you go over to more. There's not really much here, but then I also show them the travel set, and you show them everything that's on your website. That's how I do it when I meet with new customers. I want them to see everything on the website. If they're just interested in Hemoheme, I'm still showing them everything because I am looking for customers that's not just going to buy healthcare. I want customers that's going to go here, because that's how you have true customers for life. Is when they start using these, all those products, because people, we wash our dishes every day. We do our laundry. We're washing the dishes every day. We're washing or doing our laundry every week. You have customers in this area right here. They're coming back because once they start using the fabric softener, the dishwashing detergent, and whichever one of these fabric softener, laundry detergent that they prefer, whether it's the liquid, the powder. I'm using this one now. I like it, or the laundry detergent sheet, whichever they prefer. The older folks love this because everything is involved in here, and the students also, they don't have to worry about walking with fabric softener or all that. And it's easy for them to move around with. These are just unbelievable. I absolutely love the sponge and the gloves and all. So I show them everything. And I said, oh, by the way, we have stainless steel pots, just like Salad Master, but less. So show your new customers everything on the website. Don't just talk to them about the healthcare products and not showing them everything else. Because you never know what product's going to jump out at them that they really, truly love aside from the healthcare. But you really want to get them changing the mindset of how they're shopping to go in a healthier way. And we have everything here. So use the website when you're sitting with your new customers. It is set up in such a beautiful way. And the information is there on every single product. You click on the product, you can read about them. You click on the product, you scroll down, you click expand, and you let them read up on the product. Even if you don't know you're brand new, the information is on the website. Like probiotics, say you're new. Just Google the benefits of probiotics so you can talk to them about it. If you have no clue, if you're new to health and you are not familiar, just Google the information so you have it. What are the benefits of vitamin C? What are the health benefits of probiotics? What are the health benefits of omega-3? And have that information and share it with them. Just get the benefits, because at the end of the day, people want to know, what are these products going to do for my body? I have a huge binder with all the stuff I Googled. B complex, milk thistle, all of them. So I can pull it out and show to someone, say, hey, these are the benefits of this product here. But they also do an excellent job on the website also of telling you the benefits of, but you can go more in depth, and that's going to help you to also learn about the products. So it shows here, healthy, all the different benefits. So that's it for me today. But learn the website. If you're new, before you start sharing it to customers, become acclimated with your website so you know what you're doing. I spent a lot of time on that website, going in the back office, that channel Atomy, and just going on YouTube and getting the videos. And then I start sharing. So, right.
And you can also too, you can have your upline on the phone with you to, to help you introduce the product and introduce, the company if you're new and you don't know much. So you can let someone else who's more seasoned do the talking for you.
Yeah.
But when they do it, make sure you're taking notes so you can learn and just commit things to your memory.
Yeah. And if for some reason your upline is no longer doing the business and you don't have someone, don't let it stop you. Because
just keep going up until you find someone.
And let me tell you a secret. The people you are talking to, they know nothing about the product. So whatever you are telling them is what they're going to know. Most individuals you're meeting might not be familiar with a lot of these products. So just share what you know. And if they ask you a question and you don't know the answer, said, you know what? I will get that answer and get back with you. And that's it. So yeah, it's 11:12. Let's see what's here before we go. Oh, and Miss Carol says send out this flyer. Are you posting a flyer, Miss Carol? Because you said send out this flyer.
I think maybe she wanted the one that you posted, that you put up with all of the check boxes on there for the different elements.
Okay. Oh, she's saying send out that flyer. So hopefully you guys were able to take a screenshot of it.
Yeah.
And that's it for me today. Let me stop recording. Oh, I forgot to ask about testimony. So